Good morning.
We will just wait a few minutes, let everybody get on. We hope you guys had a good week.
It's been a couple weeks for us that we
haven't done a Flosstube like in a month because we were on vacation when we were supposed to film. And yeah.
So here we are.
Here we are. I don't know what else to say.
It's beautiful.
Welcome.
It's beautiful here in the neighborhood.
It is. It's been
I
such
feel like it
good
needs
weather.
to come down.
Do I need to push it down a little?
There we go. That's a little better.
Yeah, so we don't feel like
I
we're
felt
looking
like
up.
it was like, hi.
Excuse me. We have a special guest here today. Katie's here.
Yes.
Yeah. We had a really good vacation.
Yeah.
We all got
fun.
sunburnt, windburnt.
Hi, gals from beautiful sunny Washington State. For a change.
Hi. You got to say the name because I can't read it from here.
Oh, Kay Baker.
Hi,
Hello
Kay Baker.
from Barbara.
Hey, Barbara. So glad you could join us.
Awesome.
We are in sunny St. George. It was really windy the last few days, but today it's supposed to just be nice and sunny. Did that say Florida?
Yeah.
Ooh, Florida.
That's where we want to all be. Free.
It's Kim. Is that what that said?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Kim. All right, so we will get started. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Nettie. I'm Katie.
And I'm Emily.
And we are Primrose Cottage Quilts and Stitches. We usually do our quilt tube every other week, and this week is Flosstube. So we are happy to be here and show you guys what we've been working on. I feel like I should have more to show because we've been gone a whole month, but
It's been busy.
we've been busy.
Yeah.
But Katie's here because she has a new release, and we'll get to that in just a second. Yeah, so before we do that, I do want to mention we had the Sip and Stitch since we talked last, and it was released. We have a few more boxes left if you want to get both things, but this is the mug that was included. It says, stitching is cheaper than therapy. And it is a mint color.
It's so cute.
It's nice and heavy. It holds 16 ounces of whatever drink you desire.
It is microwave and dishwasher proof.
Yes.
I microwave mine all the time.
Has anyone got in their mug and has used it yet? We have some listed in the shop. The pattern that was in there was called Welcome Spring. You should have got your version.
Oh.
I did mine on gray. It's so the box had the floss pack and the mug and the pattern.
I didn't even
Let me
think
know if you
about
guys have any questions.
I love my mug.
it. Yeah. We've been seeing a
So
lot of
now
pictures.
you can just buy the mug. Did you list the pattern?
I did. I just realized I haven't listed the
So
pattern.
we'll get the pattern listed. It'll be available PDF and paper. I think, isn't it like, how much are they? I can't remember what the pattern is.
like $6.48.
$6.48.
And I will tell you, the welcome, it's going to be a series. I've finished the summer and
Me too. They're really
so cute. I love it so much. Anyway, so let us know if you have any questions about the Sip and Stitch. We don't have a date on the next one, but
We'll get it figured
we'll
out.
get it figured out. All right, so Katie's here to
Do you
show.
want me to grab the floss pack?
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot. I was going to grab a floss pack.
Sure. Well, Emily goes and grabs the floss pack. Katie has her newest truck release, which is adorable.
It's adorable.
So I will let her talk all about it.
Okay. So here it is. Kind of hold it. It's not like totally stuck on this board.
Yeah.
But here it is. It's called Patriotic Picnic. This is so cute. Let's see. So the board I got at Hobby Lobby, painted it a navy blue. And then I backed it with this red. It's Moda American Gathering. Did a bow. And I just love it. It just reminds me of summers and 4th of July and getting together with our family, and we get together every 4th of July. Like we always have a big barbecue, and we would go to parades and do stuff. It depends on where we are if we do that or not. Like Vegas doesn't really do parades. They have one, but we've never gone to it. So we always come to Utah to do that. So I just love it. It just reminds me of being at home watching fireworks, and
I stitched it.
yep, Mom stitched
And
it.
it was really fun. It took me longer than than the Easter one, or
Yeah.
what was that one called?
That was the carrot
the
farm.
carrot farm. This one took me a little bit longer because there is more thread changes and stuff, but it was really fun to do and to see it work up.
So someone asked, will you have a pattern with floss kit available?
Yes.
Which we're
Yeah. And this was done on 14 count Ada. That's what Mom likes to stitch on. And it's, I think this is a coffee tea dye that we used. So, it's a lot of fun, and I want to stitch one myself now too.
Here, I'll hold it. while we
Okay.
talk.
It's not like completely secure.
Yeah. Normally I'll keep it or whatever, but I told her
Look how
and she likes the
cute.
board,
I
so
love the
she wants to
beads.
I
stitch
know.
one.
I love the beads. So this at Hobby Lobby is unfinished, and it all comes just unfinished. And like I said, I painted it, and I saw it, and I just knew. I knew it was gonna be perfect for it. So anyway, so yes, you can get the pop pattern and the floss pack, or you can order just the PDF. You can order just the paper. It's up to you.
We have, we actually just listed a ton of white 14 count Ada that you could dye yourself. We're selling it in yard, right? We decided a yard increments. So like if you wanted to do the coffee tea dye yourself, you could buy some of that white Ada along with the floss pack.
Yeah.
So like go check out our cloth too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have lots
definitely.
of cloth in the shop.
And then Lindsay, she put this adorable pattern together, and it's like the carrot farm. It's like nice, it's sturdy, it's readable, like it's all in color.
Yeah.
I love how our patterns turn out. They're the best. They're so easy to read. So yep, these are listed in the shop. You can pick them up
Right now.
anytime. Yeah.
Yep.
So there you have it.
Yay.
So there were a lot of comments as you
Okay.
were gone, so she's gonna go over the comments.
Barbas, okay, well, let's see. Love it, beautiful. Will you have a pattern with the kit available?
Yep.
Cute, cute. I love my carrot farm. What a darling cross stitch. I love 14 count Ada too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just seem to be able to go really fast on the 14. I will do 16 and 18, but
I've noticed that too. I've been stitching on 28 count and I can't go as fast because
my eyes just won't focus.
mine have been
on
blurry
small.
lately, and so I almost I have to take off my glasses to do the 28 count. It's weird. I think maybe my eyesight has changed.
We need to just go to the eye doctor.
I know.
Let's just file in. Yes,
Hey,
we're cross stitchers.
We're cross stitchers now. Can you help us?
I did want to mention on here, we are dog lovers. There's cute little doggies on here, and also I have not put in any of my cross stitches like other stitches before. This does have other stitches. There's some back stitching and some French knots. So if you don't really know how to do that, you can look up like YouTube tutorials on how to do
Really
it.
easy.
Yeah.
It is.
Takes practice on the French knot.
Yes, like I
I
recommend
struggle.
when you're gonna do a French knot, if you've never done one, get a separate piece of cloth and practice. Don't do it right on the project. I practice several times before I do it, and usually I end up going to Mom and saying, "Will you just do this here?"
I think we kind of all do.
So
They're not hard. It just takes
It
practice.
does.
yeah.
And I like I have to always like refresh my brain when I do one because
Yeah.
I don't do them all the time, and so
Years of practice.
yeah, because they use them a lot in embroidery
Yes,
patterns. So
and
if you've
That's what I
done
started.
embroidery,
Yeah. When I was a little girl, that's what I did was we embroidered pillowcases and hot pads and, and everything. And so that's part of the embroidery thing.
was there any messages?
Oh. Aunt Sue said she's here. She said, I love it, Katie. I need one floss pack sent out ASAP.
Okay.
Everyone said like they like the 14 count. Hello, sweet ladies from Katy, Texas.
Oh, hey. We also, we wanted to release it early enough so that you guys
Could
had
enjoy
time to stitch it for the summer. Because you could leave this out May because of Memorial Day
Yeah.
through the end of July.
Yeah.
And it's a nice size piece that I love this one because it's so like classic, patriotic.
And it's
so-
just such bright, the bright, beautiful colors.
We used is it Louisiana? No, Turkish red. Was it Turkish red?
I think so. Let's double check.
So, yeah. I have two favorite reds that I go to. One is Louisiana hot sauce, and the other we do Turkish red. It is so bright and pops on your pieces. And so,
They have good variegation on them.
yeah. And so the floss pack has both fancy floss and DMC.
And the fancy is the weeks.
Yes, it's weeks. So you get everything in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll show it one more time. Nice substantial pattern. So do you have another truck coming out, Katie?
I do. It's gonna be a fall truck, and I actually decided to stitch this one on my own because I found the perfect cloth to stitch it on, and it's 28 count. So Mom doesn't do 28 count, so I'm like, yeah, I'll stitch this one, but she's gonna stitch
I'm
it
gonna
too.
stitch it too.
I wanted to do it because I was really iffy about some of my color choices, so now that I feel confident in the colors I picked, and then I'm gonna let her stitch it as well.
I'll probably, maybe that's what I ought to do this weekend.
Yeah, we can
is
go
we could
get
go
the
get
colors.
the colors and
Yeah.
I'm going to her house this weekend.
Yeah.
They're going to be visiting Stitcher's Paradise in Vegas. I know we've mentioned them many times. We love going there. So, yeah.
We've heard there's another one in Vegas that we maybe ought to look it up, Katie. We've heard there's another stitching store in Vegas.
Yeah, so we're also trying to bring in more floss packs with our patterns. We just listed my spring. I still haven't finished the back. This is how my life is right now. Spring wishes and bunny kisses. Here's the pattern, and we have floss packs in the shop. So we're gonna try and keep those always listed. So for new cross stitchers,
It's really nice to have because there's a lot of places that don't carry all the DMC colors or the weeks that we use or the classic color works. And I know there's no place here in St. George that carries the fancy floss. And usually we usually go to Michael's, Joann's, and then we have a local fabric shop that actually carries a really good amount of DMC. And so when we carry the floss packs, it's nice because then you're just saving gas and running around.
yeah,
Well, it's the worst when I was telling them, I literally picked out 2 patterns last night. I haven't looked at the floss requirements, but I've done this several times, and you're like, I literally have 1 floss.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying
Yep.
to have to figure out where to get everything.
Yeah. Or if you're going to substitute. And if you're like me, most every time I use what's called for.
Yeah.
I very seldom pick. I'm just not good at coordinate color. Like the other day I was trying to get Lindsay to
I
help
helped
me
her do
on,
some picking
some,
out.
because we didn't like the colors and stuff, and I was like, just help me pick out some colors, and I hate that.
So what I also love about the floss pack, say you want to get this, but you're not ready to stitch it right now. Put it in a project bag, put it in your thing, so when you want to stitch a new project,
It's ready.
it's ready. Like all you need, you could even put your cloth in there, so And that's one thing that I hate doing is like,
Grab and
I
go.
want to stitch something new, but I don't want to go figure out all the flaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
And
grab
It
and
takes
go.
an hour for me.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah, to like kit up a new project. So that's why we are really trying to bring in more floss packs for our patterns. I also coming up I'm going to be doing a Halloween pattern. It's somebody else's pattern, and we're doing floss packs. So I'm pretty excited about it. So we're trying to bring more of that in because honestly, I have found it to be way more convenient than going through my stash. Which
or
we
if
have.
you don't have a stash. Like,
Yeah.
If you're just a beginner.
A newbie,
Yeah.
then
And then it builds your stash, like, because
Yeah.
not necessarily you're going to use every floss,
Yeah.
all of it. You're going to have extra and you can
Yeah.
stash it.
yep.
Yeah.
So, all right, moving on. I brought a previous finish. Did anyone else bring anything?
I don't have
This
it.
is the only finish which we already
Oh, we didn't show this.
showed. We
We
sent it in the newsletter.
Oh,
last week.
yeah, go ahead, because that's new.
Okay. So a lot of you probably already saw. So this is Mother's Day flowers. It's my monthly mini. It is so cute. I just love it.
It's really cute.
And I actually stitched this one by myself too. Because it was mini. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. I usually try on the minis to stick to all DMC, but the watering can was bigger, so I wanted something with more variegation. So Emily helped me pick out a floss for that. And it has a lot of thread because the flowers are like,
Colorful.
yeah, they're color.
Yeah.
They're
And they have dimension.
Yeah.
She
Put it up
added.
closer. It's really cute. Look how
Oh,
cute.
yeah, there you go.
There you go.
It's so cute.
It is really cute.
Yeah.
I want to stitch one.
and I love this cloth. It's ice blue. It's 28 count, and I think we have some in the shop, or we will be getting some. I saw that they had some. It's so pretty. I just love that blue. It's gorgeous, and it whipped up really fast. It was fun. So there you go. And it was a quick. I mean, I just keep these really finished. See, I just pop it out.
Yeah.
I just finish it with a piece of fabric, some trim, and a bow.
Easy finish.
It's easy. You don't even have to have the box. Just like when she took the picture, she sat it on something, and
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
simple and cute.
I think these are great for
They're
like instant gratification
Yeah.
projects.
Well, and I
Yeah.
think, if you have a friend or somebody you want to give a special gift to that you want, and you finish it for them, you just do it, and
Yeah.
it'd be a nice little gift with a little bouquet of flowers that
Yeah.
somebody needs some sunshine in their life.
And I think they make perfect for like little pin cushions or put on your tier tray.
Yeah.
Like because they're small enough, you can do any of
Yeah.
that with. So, I just thought this is perfect for like Mother's Day, April. It's
Yeah.
April
I'm
showers
definitely
brings
gonna
me
have to do one.
flowers,
Yeah, I really love that one. So cute.
and it even has purple.
Yeah.
My mind is slowly changing about purple with cross stitching. Fabric, I'm still not there yet. So I have a previous finish. This is a Country Cottage Needleworks. They had like their season. They're like a long.
We have those.
We have them in the shop. This one is spring, and so I only did the house part. It has like words below it, but I just wanted to do the house part, and I don't know if I did called for it. I did this last year.
It's really cute.
I actually have this kitted too, and I want to see. Is that on white Ada?
Yeah.
Okay, and you didn't fill in the letters because I actually
No.
picked white Ada too.
I think it's nice when you don't fill in like the white if it's on white,
Yeah.
because it just does give it some dimension.
Yeah.
So,
And yeah, it's on white Ada, and I just put it on a piece of pink gingham, and I don't know where I got this board. Probably Michael's
I
or
was gonna say, it looks
Joann's.
like a Michael's or Joann's.
Yeah, and my plan was to do all of the seasons, but I just haven't gotten there. But we do have some of those patterns in the shop, I think, and I had a lot of spring and Easter finishes, but we've had a bin go missing in my house. We have all searched for it.
They are doing a major remodel
Remodel.
this weekend.
Well, yeah, we're doing a major organization of our garage because that's where we do all of our shipping, and we're taking a lot of containers into storage, and so I'm hoping
And we run across it.
it will show up, because all of my Easter and spring cross stitches were in there, and
Can't find it.
it's gone. It's gone.
I used to, when I put all my holiday stuff away, I used to just always put, especially my cross stitch, I'd put it in with that holiday bin. But I have learned now that I actually just have a cross stitch bin.
Yes.
And it has all my holiday everything.
I started doing that too.
Because I'm just like,
It's a good
there's
idea.
sometimes, especially like with what we're doing now, it's like, oh, I want to show this, or I want to see
Yeah,
this. So.
you don't want to go into the attic and get your spring bin out if you just have a cross stitch bin.
Exactly.
Like, how do you guys store your cross stitches, especially
the finished ones that have a lot
that
of foo-foo.
are huge? I have
Yeah.
found I don't have a lot of room to put the giant cross stitch finishes.
I have 0 room to put.
So what do you guys do to store yours? We are in the desert where it gets very hot, so we cannot store ours
Outside.
in anywhere that's not temperature controlled. So
I have mine in like the little short plastic bins, and then my bed's high enough off the ground that
Yeah.
I have them all under my bed,
yeah.
just because it's just easier that way. And so,
Yeah.
but that's how I have all mine. So,
Yeah. So if you have any suggestions or ideas, I did see this amazing furniture piece. Where were we? At Hobby Lobby?
Home Goods?
Home Goods or Hobby Lobby, and I had 2 entry tables in my entry, and both of them have no storage. And so I think the one I saw, it was nice and skinny, but it had full on, the front was drawers, and I'm like, this would be perfect to
IKEA?
store. I don't remember where it
at
was.
Hobby Lobby.
I think it was
I
at
think it was at
Hobby
Hobby Lobby, and so I think the problem is we don't have a Hobby Lobby. So if I order or if I go buy something like that,
you're gonna have.
I have
Brit
to have
running.
my husband's truck to bring it back.
And
But
she don't drive. The
I
truck.
don't drive the truck. Well, I do, but I don't.
And there's no way she'd drive it to Vegas. We have 3 Hobby Lobbies now in Vegas. They just
Have
opened
they
up the
opened?
3rd.
Did they open?
I
it?
don't understand.
Oh, that's where we're going.
I know. I haven't been to the new one yet, so I'm
Sorry,
excited to
guys.
go check it out.
We do not have a Hobby Lobby here.
But we have 10,000 automotive part stores that they continue to build.
Maybe, yeah. We need a Hobby Lobby. Everybody, please send a letter to Hobby Lobby saying St. George, Utah. needs a-
Southern Utah needs a Hobby Lobby.
I would even go to we have a city, it's called Hurricane.
It's like a suburb.
Yeah, I would
kinda-
even drive over there to visit Hobby Lobby. Heck, I'd even go to Cedar City, but Cedar City is too small. They wouldn't put one in there. But
You might as well come to Vegas if you want to go to Cedar
yeah.
City.
and yeah.
So, okay.
Do we have any messages? Okay.
I mean, they just said the watering can was cute, so
Thank
you
you.
can get it on our Etsy.
Yep, and that's PDF.
PDF.
The minis are just going to be PDF.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So should we talk about our whips? Let's have Mom go first.
I did.
Her pile is quite substantial over here.
At least someone's been cross-stitching.
I didn't bring a board.
Oh, I didn't bring a board. Dang
Use
it.
the back of a bag.
Right.
Sorry. I did finish
She's,
the next Lori Holt little, what are those cards?
This
Recipe
one
card
is
paintings.
my
So
favorite,
cute.
yeah.
and it's because it's Halloween.
But I did finish that one. I've got one more, and it's the winter one. And then I know she just came out with a new set. And Lindsay, I asked her weekly, has she ordered them? And they're
pre-ordered.
not yet on sale for our distributors to sell them to us. So
Yeah, it's pre-ordered.
yeah, so soon as she can buy the new ones that they just came out, I'll be getting that.
How are you finishing? Like,
I'm gonna
are you
cut
going
them, and
to?
then I'm gonna cut them close to the thing, but I'm gonna sew them all into fabric and make like a wall type
Okay.
hanging. I think.
I just love this one.
I do
I
too.
love the bright. Sorry, I just keep showing it because I want to look at it, and then I have to show you guys.
Yeah, it did.
It is adorable.
Yeah,
I love everything about it. I love the gingham 31.
I did. Oh.
It's really cute.
yeah, it turned out really cute. So that's what I have there, and then I have one that I started,
Prim and proper.
I started this and I just wasn't loving it. And this is what
I wasn't either. I did not.
was like, oh.
I didn't want to say anything because I
just wasn't
But I did
loving
not
it.
like the cloth that
And
she
so
picked. It was
finally-
too dark with.
I was like, you know what? I love stitching on white. And so I started this the other day and
Oh, wow.
it's like I have gone to town on it.
I helped her
Yeah.
pick out replacement colors.
Yeah. So I am doing a little bit of different replacement colors and stuff, but as soon as I found what I liked, it's like I couldn't put it down.
Yeah.
But and I get that way. If it's something I just like dreading,
I don't
I'm just
Uh-huh.
like, oh, I
I throw it
can't stitch it. But
I can't believe that.
but so very
I
seldom.
just stuck it away somewhere.
Very seldom I restart something and
I
go
still
on,
did. I threw away
especially when
3
it's that far
cross
along.
stitches.
You did not. Oh my
We
god.
went through her cross stitch
I'll
basket.
get into detail. Someone else I can't find the cross stitch pattern on your Etsy shop. Did you mean the Halloween one, which I'm pretty sure those are in stock? Or
Which one?
Yeah, which cross stitch?
But anyway, so like I say, I very seldom like put one aside and not finish it, or especially when I've got that far on it. But I just was not happy with it, and so
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, and you picked out.
Well, I picked out like
She's doing the vase or vase or whatever this
I'm
thing
gonna do
is.
it in the. I don't have a
We're doing it in these.
yeah
This is what we picked out.
for the
The
vase,
container.
for
I
the-
don't know what.
the
The
boss,
planter, the-
planter. The
vase, the
giant.
boss. Yeah, I'm gonna
bucket.
I'm gonna do blues. I'm gonna do a dark and light
So we
blue.
picked 318, which is a silvery blue,
Yeah.
and then 161 is what she's picked.
And also on this, where it shows like there's like a white in this part right here, since I'm stitching on white, I'm just gonna leave it blank, I think,
Yeah.
and give it that dimension and see how I like it. So
I like doing that.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what it looks like.
yeah, so I am too. I'm really excited that I started that.
Yeah.
So I just wasn't a fan of that. And then I actually yesterday I was just like going to town on this one.
Dude, she's like a cross stitching machine this week.
Well, we got
We like did no cross stitching on our trip.
We
We were
got-
just too
no.
tired.
yeah.
There
We
was
got
none.
all of our sewing done yesterday quite early.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
And
I have so many cute things in the works.
and
quilting wise.
so I didn't know what to do with myself, and I was like, I guess I'm just gonna go cross stitch and listen to my book, which I've been listening to some books that are just
Me too.
so
I
good.
just finished
She
one.
made me listen to one, and she didn't warn me that it was gonna be a crybaby book.
The Four Winds,
It is
which is
so-
the newest Kristen Hanna book.
It is so good.
It is so good. I finished it. I'm like, Mom, you gotta listen to this one.
It was really good. It was sad, but it was really good. But anyway, so I really went to town on this one.
Oh my gosh.
And this is on 16 count. And I love,
Oh, this is. Do we have?
It's
yeah,
sew by
I
row.
love
Sew
how,
by row.
Yeah, it's the sew by row cross stitch. And yeah, I'm using all called for colors. I love it. And it's taken me a while to get into it and love it, but I'm at the point where it's like, okay.
Yeah,
like
you
it.
have. You only have like.
Yeah, you're almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have fill in and
Yeah.
like 2 more rows.
Yeah, I have the threads and then the piles of fabric.
So we had watched just a little bit of Flosstube the other day. Me and Mom. What were we doing? I don't know. I put Nicole's needlework on,
Oh,
and she
that's right.
had said that what she's doing is she went through all
Yeah.
of her cross stitch and she put them in order of the most like finished to the least finished, so she can like start snowball them.
So
And so that's why I told my mom, I'm like, you need to like get one that you're almost done with, start with that, and then go on with
Because
your wins.
May
So
1st,
thank you, Nicole. I doubt she watches this, but thank you.
May 1st, because I've been wanting to start something new, but I'm like going, no, I'm going to do the 31 starts in 31 days. And so I was like, I got to get some of these finished ones done.
And I gave you wrong information last Flosstube. Stitch Mania Facebook group is closed. The moderators, makers of the page, decided to archive it and kind of be done with it. Although I think it's been going on so long, people are still doing Stitch Mania.
Is that what that is? 31?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
So do it with us.
yeah, so Mom, we've helped her pick out lots of patterns, and I think she's gonna work on some of that with Katie this weekend.
Yeah.
Getting things planned out, so yeah. And you don't have to pick 31 different
No.
cross stitches. I actually thought maybe I would just pick like 2 to start, and yeah.
Well, and the ones I picked out is I picked out a lot of like small ones that I know that are finishable. Like,
Yeah.
and then I also have picked out some like larger ones that I will want to enjoy. But this is another one that I started, and it's my first sampler I've ever done, and I'm just like taking my time and just loving it.
Theresa Kogut, she has some really incredible
Samplers.
samplers,
And this
cross
book,
stitches.
this one is really good. The pattern is excellent.
There's a lot of people stitching this right now, and when I saw it on Flosstube, I kind of fell in love. There are parts that like aren't me, but there are a few things that I'm like, I would just like to stitch that piece. And so, and it's a nice book. Like, how is it following the pattern?
It's actually been really good, and I usually don't mark up my pattern. I'll usually run it off and mark it up, and where I can't show you that I'm marking this one, but I'm doing it with a highlighter. I'm doing it with a highlighter, and then that way, you know, somebody else could still use it or whatever. I mean, like, not really, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Too hard. You'd have to mark this. There's so much on it.
Yeah, I just had to mark it because I don't want to mess up. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure I do it perfect. And so far this is what I have done. And like, again, I'm just taking my time, just going slow and stuff on it. And I've really enjoyed it. I love the colors and I'm using all the called for that they have on there. They have it's like, some of it is, I'm using all the DMC called for is what I'm doing. But
Oh yeah,
yeah.
okay, so she does have some fancy floss in the pattern, but Mom is using all DMC.
So, yeah.
So pretty.
Yep, it's turning out really pretty. And the fabric I'm using is just some coffee D dye.
The coffee D dye.
The coffee D dye that Lindsay and Emily's done for me in the past. So
What are you gonna do when you run out of your dyed fabric we've done?
You are gonna have to dye more.
Well, you just bought a bunch of white.
Yeah. So, and then another one is one that me and Katie, this is one that me and her started last year when we got her started in the cross stitching.
So this is called Halloween Memories by Sue Hillis Designs, and I do want to mention we just brought in 4 or 5 patterns of hers, and they are so cute.
I want to stitch all of her patterns.
Yeah.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
The ones on the back even. Look how cute these ones,
Yeah.
that witch on the back.
So this one is quite old.
Yeah, it is.
It says on the thing 2011. 10 years ago.
Yeah. But it is so adorable. It's done at the Stitcher's Paradise, and when me and Katie went there, we both fell in love with it. And
I love this cloth Mom picked for it.
And it was one that Lindsay.
It was
and
one that
Emmy-
I hated, actually.
Yeah,
but
they
it
dyed, and I'm always like, oh, I'll do something with it. So it's turning out really cute. I've got all the blocks done. I just got to put all the little spooky people on there and do with the back stitching. So
You're a lot further than me.
So
But she's been working on it a lot
Yeah.
lately.
I actually just pulled mine out yesterday, not even knowing that she was going to
just
show
love
this.
how it's turning out, and so
And we're doing the called for.
yes,
Too.
it's all the called for,
Yeah.
and it's just, again, it's 14 count, and it's one that they will, I don't know, they tea dyed, but they put some purple or something in it.
Yeah,
didn't you?
we just, when me and Emily started dyeing,
we were just kind of
at the end
experimenting.
of the dyeing
They were just
process,
throwing it all
we
in.
would just throw things in and be
So
like,
we
let's
have
try
no
this,
idea.
let's try this, and
That's what it came out.
I
It
couldn't-
looks good though.
I
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
tell you
Has
what
like purple in it too.
what
Yeah.
we did.
So it just looks spooky and fun, and
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the back stitching in this?
Yeah. Yeah, because the Frankie
Well,
needs it.
yeah.
Well, like
I
some
told-
of it does.
I told her she doesn't need. I don't feel like she needs to do the back stitching on the letters.
No.
So like if you look on the block, some of them are back stitched, and I'm like, I don't feel like you really, if you didn't want to.
But like
you
on the
wouldn't have to.
people, like the Frankie and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
the ghosts, or not the ghosts, but the mummies and things like that, I'll do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, on the skeleton, because it was like, even the skeleton is back stitched. So I did it and I'm like,
Yeah.
why did I even do that? Because it's outlined in black.
I just
It's back
see-
stitched
yeah.
in black. And so I'm kind of like rethinking.
The only
don't
thing
know.
I did for the back stitch on the, and I did do that skeleton, it was the white to make his ribs was
Yeah.
back stitched.
Oh,
The ribs you
yeah.
definitely would have
Yeah,
to do.
so that's,
Well, yes.
yeah.
But,
But
the
I'm not
outline-
outlining, I'm not outlining him. I don't feel like that needs it.
Yeah.
So,
But then I feel like since I did him, do I have to do all of it? I don't know.
I don't know. You
So,
just look and
there's
see
a
how
few
it
Do
is.
what you
Questions.
want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Emily has some questions.
Okay.
Let's hear 'em.
Gail, which cloth, what stitch count are you doing the sampler on?
This looks like,
I think it's a 16.
I think it probably was 6.
14 and shrunk, maybe.
When you
It was
tea dye, it
either
shrinks.
14 or 16, but when you do dye fabric,
it shrinks.
it goes down a size.
Because
I
it
feel
does
like.
seem smaller when I stitch it.
I would say it looks 16, so it might have been 14 when we dyed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet it was 14 because when we were dyeing,
We mostly just
we only
dyed
did 14, but it has shrunk.
Yeah, it
So-
shrinks.
But,
Someone did ask what cloth are you using? I think on the Halloween is what they were asking.
14 count Ada that we just
Yeah.
It's just mishmash.
threw in
dye.
dye and
You know, and try it with some of your like small pieces. I mean, sometimes I mean we've done some that's turned out really cute, especially for like Halloween, and it has that
Yeah.
spooky look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So-
Halloween is my favorite to dye for because
It
it's
needs-
supposed to look
Yes.
like
Grungy.
grungy and
Grungy, foggy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
smoky.
So,
Renee said today, 11 years ago, my mom went to heaven. I love your videos, and your sweet mom is a blessing to you and to us too. Thanks for the video and project.
Thank you. These guys are a blessing to me. You guys don't even know how they saved my life. So, anyway,
Gail said,
you guys are all
Hang on.
so sweet.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Gail, thank you. I have attempted dyeing my cloth. I haven't attempted dyeing my cloth yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You should
Start
try it.
small.
Yeah, just
I
start
did.
small.
I just had like one, they gave me kind of a little, we should do like a little tutorial video.
I should. Well, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I know color theory very well.
Yeah.
Only because I did hair for 10 years and you have to know color. Like, you just learn the color wheel when you're doing hair. And so I think dyeing fabric's really fun.
So, and then also, I started this a few weeks ago, and this one, I finally kind of got into it. I don't know about you guys, but every so often it just takes me time sometimes to get into it. But it's turning out really cute. It's really turning out cute.
So when I bought this pattern,
We all were like, eh.
they were all like, well, no, they just weren't like really interested
No.
in it. I'm like, I think it's adorable.
It's
and
turning
guess
out
what?
really
It's
cute.
fun.
They all want to stitch it now.
I mean, I don't want to stitch it. I just think it's cute.
I want to stitch it.
It's so cute. It's turned out really
I
cute.
wish I had
I've-
more time.
I've given up wanting to stitch large things. I don't think it's for me.
So what are you gonna do with Rosewood Manor?
I want to do that one.
Yeah. I can't wait to see if these guys finish it.
I'll finish it because it's with my needle. And I just love her.
So let's see.
Yes,
what do
yes.
I have?
You have so
Last
many.
one.
Wow.
I have last one.
This is the mom show. Welcome.
Welcome to the Nettie Cross Stitching Whip Show.
So this is another one it's just been in the works, and this is my relax fill-in one, and it's
Yeah. I
coming
I don't
around.
have one of these that's relaxing.
It's just coming around slowly but surely, turning out really cute. Again, I'm doing all the called for DMC. Yeah, it's turning out cute.
It's really cute.
Hopefully it will get done here soon. And yep.
I think that'd be cute made into a pillow.
Oh yes, that would be. That's a good idea.
Just seeing it, it's like the perfect shape for a couch pillow.
I could use the
Or for your
Prim
bed.
fabric
Yeah,
because it's the Prim Village.
yeah, that'd be really cute.
Yep. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right.
All right,
That's
first of all, Goose Design Denise sent us a project bag, which is like the most perfect workmanship on a project bag I've ever seen. Like I just keep looking at it because her workmanship is spot on.
Beautiful.
Denise, thank you so much.
It is really cute.
Visit her Etsy shop. She has project bags.
We've all decided that, or at least me and Katie have decided.
You need the
Yeah.
clear.
We love the
Love the
clear
clear.
because we've tried to. I've
Just
tried
hate
to.
sewing on the clear.
I've tried to do.
Then just order
these-
them from
I
Dot
don't
Dot
like.
Goods.
I just don't like having not knowing what's in my bag.
Me too. It's too
I
dark.
forget.
I can't just pull the floss out that
Yeah.
I need. I have to pull everything out to see
Yeah.
what I need. Where this, I just look and I'm like, there
Oh,
it is.
there it is.
Ooh, there it
There
is.
it
Yes, yep.
So I kitted up this cheerful giver pattern. Mom and I think Mom is starting this in her Mania.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't this an expo?
This was an expo
Yep.
by October House Fiber Arts, which her stuff is very
It is
cute.
We have a bunch of her stuff in the shop.
Yeah.
So I started this
Ooh.
on Mushroom Lugana.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I like
A
it.
Teflon foot.
Yes, I need a Teflon foot.
Let's get one.
We could go to Bernina
Yeah.
and go get one.
What is that?
It's
then?
called a Teflon foot for when
'Cause
you
we,
sew on the plastic.
Oh.
We are wanting to make bags for our winter rose. So I'm
Yeah.
like, we should
Oh.
just,
Yeah, it needs to. Yes,
Yeah.
I want to clear. If you're gonna do, please. I want the clear.
yeah.
I'll request that.
So this
Me
is how
too.
far I got. I am not using the called for because I didn't have it. So I picked my own colors. I just love how like
Colors are pretty.
Yeah.
dainty
Mhm.
this pattern is. It's just
It is really pretty.
and the flowers, it's just
That
really
should work
cute.
up really fast.
Yeah. I wanted to keep stitching on it, but I was like, I need things to show. And so I put it away and I'm like, I gotta start
She was
stitching on
stressing
it.
out the other day. She goes, I don't have anything to show. And I says, you just line it all up and you go, okay, I'm going to do an hour on this one, an hour on this one, an hour on this one. And if you go over, no big deal. That's what I do.
I just don't have an hour to do that.
I don't
Yeah.
have an hour either.
Mom, who
Right.
stitches 6 hours a day.
Well, yeah, yesterday I did. Yesterday I think I started, at 2 o'clock?
I mean, I guess the
Till 10.
days that I have
I
an
can't.
hour to do
I
is
can't.
like Sunday.
Go that long. I have an injury on my elbow and
Well, and I have
I
been
don't know
getting
how
up
to
early
stitch
to bind. So
You what?
I've been getting up at like 6 and I've been binding because
yeah.
I've got like 10 quilts that need to be
I
binded.
need to bind I have 3 quilts to bind
Yeah.
and I hate it. So
Sorry. I got the odds. Sorry.
I told them all there would be no yawning.
This
This
is my
video.
first time on live. I haven't yawned.
Well, you win and me. We both win.
What prize do we get?
Soda.
I have slowly been working on this. I know I haven't gotten it done, but
Oh,
I
it's
did
so
the
cute.
2
Love this.
little bunny heads.
So adorable.
I know.
It is so
I really
cute.
wanted to finish it for spring, but it's
You'll get there.
so I don't know why, but I have this project in a Ziploc bag in
In
a
a
bag.
Because the bag is adorable.
And it like matches my project.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
a bag and a bag.
Why is that so funny?
It's just funny.
Every time I get it out, I'm like, why do I have this in a Ziploc?
Well, why don't you just not put it back in the bag?
Because I know this is my bunny project.
Don't mess up her
Because she has it in the Ziploc because she pulls that out and she can see the floss.
Yeah.
That's why.
Don't mess up her system.
That's exactly because there's not the clear pocket.
There you go.
So I'm working on a little new something, and I thought I'd show you guys a little peek. I haven't gotten far.
I don't know if I'll even be able to
Tell what it is?
Tell what that is. Can anyone guess what that is? Just
I can.
okay.
Well, you've seen the pattern.
I know, but it's my favorite object in the world. I live by it.
What is it? Do you know? Just kidding.
Someone asked, how is Lugana different from Ada? It's
Softer.
Softer.
better. Just kidding.
It's not stiff.
Ow, there's a needle in there, and I just
I
pushed
don't
my
know.
hand
What
in it.
is the difference?
Honestly, I did read up on it, but do I remember? No.
Are they both even weave?
Lugana, well, Ada is even. Is Lugana even?
It's like dense. It's more dense to me. It's smaller holes.
Smaller holes, the drape, like it drapes, whereas Ada is really stiff, usually.
It's easier to do finished projects.
I like the Lugana so much better
Me
than the
too.
Ada.
And I have found I can stitch pretty fast on the 25 Lugana, but on the 28, I'm a little bit slower. It's just, for some reason, just that higher, just a little bit of higher stitch count. Like I started 2 projects on the 28 and I'm like really slow. And then the issue I have too is when I have to count more than like 2 or 3 stitches over to something, I'm like, is this right? Is this right? And I
See,
like count it
that's-
8,000 times.
I think that's what would just drive me crazy. I'd start stuttering.
Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah, I was working on the next one, or the last one I'm going to show you, and I'm doing it on 28 count, and it's like I have to put it clear up here, and then it's like my eyes won't focus, and I'm like constantly like moving it up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm like, I got to figure out a better way.
So when I count and move on the 28, that what I found is I'll count, put 1 stitch in just like a
Yeah,
half,
I do that.
and
too.
then go back and count it because then I can move like
Yeah.
far away and be like, okay, yep, that's correct. Because if 1 stitch
That's
that's
true.
easy to undo.
I
Yeah.
do that.
I need to do that on this other one. So I've been working very slowly on my Halloween calendar. So I decided to go with pick a color and just move and
From
do
square to
one.
square.
So I roll off 1 thing of floss. Like I go a little bit bigger than 18 inches. I do a little bit bigger. And I use all of that and I call it good for that day. Sometimes I'll do 2, but
That's a good idea.
but it's been very hard for me to go back to this because 1, I was using 3 strands of floss, and since then I've converted to just 2, which I like a lot better. When I started, I was doing 3 because I liked the coverage, but I have found with the 2, it looks more cross-stitched, like if that makes sense. Like I like that you can see the
The 3 are
X's.
very dense.
Yeah.
So I worked on the yellow and the green numbers this past couple weeks. So this is what I have over here. At first I was going block by block. So now I've switched and I'm doing, I don't know if you guys can see it very well.
Yeah.
I'm doing, starting with the numbers, doing the colors.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Emily unkitted this because she was supposed to do it,
Oh
and
yeah.
she's gonna give me all of her floss because I'm worried about running out since I did do 3 threads.
So did you throw that one away?
No. Did I? No.
Well, I told you to keep it
I'm,
because
so I have like the Happy Halloween done almost.
this part it's supposed to say.
So
happy.
she's like, just finish it and make a pillow. So I think that's what
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
gonna do.
yeah, that'd be cute. Just
So
do
her work wasn't wasted. So.
Yeah, so I just am gonna do that Happy Halloween section and call
Where's
it
the
good.
pattern? I want to see where the. Oh, okay.
So
We should show that again. They can see it.
I'm just doing the Happy Halloween.
That would be cute.
I can't commit to things this big. It's not good.
Her
for me.
OCD won't allow
I
it.
literally
You mean
can't.
ADHD?
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's both. Like I just am like, ew. Why did I do that? Like I don't know. My taste change is it.
Changes weekly?
Yeah.
Well,
It
it's
does.
It's evolved, and
Yeah.
I feel like
I have
mine has
evolved.
too.
That was like a year ago that we kidded that, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't. And I did 3 threads, and I'm just like, I just don't want to do it.
I got so far into this,
You got to finish
I have
it
to
now.
finish it,
Yes,
and
you
I'm
do.
going to finish it, and I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna get it framed, and
It's adorable. Like maybe
And-
someday, but not right now.
but yeah, I feel like your taste evolves as you go, and you find designers that you prefer, and like how Emily, it's like she has really loves the aesthetic of with thy needle and thread, and it's really like
I
what
have
do
to,
I want to say?
like, I'm not gonna commit to something I'm not gonna hang in my house,
Yeah,
you know, and put that much time into it. And I just,
yeah.
I want to do this one. She's gonna show. I
So
think
this
it's
is
so
called
cute.
Patchwork Crow by Heart and Hand.
I'm doing it with.
I
her.
fell in love with this because it's autumny and Halloweeny, so you could keep it up all fall.
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried to do the called for, but I've had to switch some things out because my cloth is a little bit darker than the sample.
Yeah. When you finish. Just
And so I
toss it.
started,
Well, it comes with buttons.
stitching. I don't have very much done because I only started this. Yes, it comes with buttons in the pattern.
Cute.
This is the 28 count country mocha. And as you can see, the words, I'm starting with the words because I thought, okay, those will go fast. But going to the next word and counting over, it's not like just
It's
2
scary.
stitches. It's
Yeah.
like 8 or 10 stitches. And I'm like, oh, Lord.
Oh, that's funny.
So I only have 2 of the words done.
See what torture you guys put yourself through.
I know, but
It's going to be
okay,
really
so
pretty.
this is even weave Lugana, and you can see it's very like soft and drapey.
Versus.
Get one of your this. Okay, now look at this is 14 count Ada, and it is stiff. It's just stiff.
The only way
I
that
don't
Ada
have
goes,
anything against Ada. I love stitching on Ada. It's
The
fast.
only way I feel like the Ada goes soft is when you tea dye it and then you dry it and
You wash out the starch.
you wash out the starch and stuff because Ada has a lot of starch in it.
Yes. And the more you work with it, the softer it gets. And I have nothing against Ada.
Yeah.
I personally am like, I might stitch more. Like last night I was getting really frustrated with this because of the counting I had to do and my eyes are not focusing. And so I'm like, you know what? I do want to finish this on this cloth, but I'm like, I'm not going to say I'm never going to stitch on Ada again because I don't feel like that's...
That's not, yeah. There's colors I like in Ada
Yeah.
that they don't have in the Lugana.
Yeah.
I have a project I'll show you that I have Ada.
Yeah.
And I just
So-
got, what I did, because it was so stiff, I got it wet. And
But
then
it shrinks.
It did. And so it's like a way smaller count now, but I got it wet.
Mm-hmm.
I let it air dry and then I ironed it and it's a lot softer.
Yeah.
So
I'm working on my summer stamp series. I have one completely done, well, completely stitched. I need to fully finish it. And I was stitching out the second one, the border, and I got to the end and it's off. It's completely off. And I said some swear words and threw the cloth and got really mad at myself. And so I will be giving that one to my mother. And she's gonna stitch that while she's gone. And yeah, so that's all I've been working on. I can't show you a few things yet, but anyway, those are my whips.
All right, Kate.
All right, Kate.
okay. So I think this says Mice and Bobbins by Tralala. And I've posted pictures on my Instagram on this one.
It's so cute.
This is adorable.
I can't wait. This
On
is
so many
This
levels.
is getting framed and going in my office.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
You've got a lot done.
I have, yeah, because it's
Okay, so
adorable.
what are you stitching it on?
This is light ash gray Lugana 28 count.
Oh my gosh.
That is so cute.
The
Katie.
colors.
And I'm
So
doing
are
called
you-
for.
Oh my god.
It's called for colors.
Oh.
Yep.
That is so
And I'm in
cute.
love with it. And I can't wait for it to be
Here,
done.
I gotta see it
Okay.
close.
It's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
The
And
mice are so cute. We gotta show this again.
That is so cute. I'm gonna have to stitch that. That's oh,
That is cute.
But-
that's gonna have to be a
her pattern is easy to follow too, I feel like. It's black and white, her patterns,
It's
but
not-
it has been easy to follow.
That is freaking adorable.
So I can't
on
wait.
so many levels.
Just pass
Yeah.
the floss pack.
That's what we've like. Just past the floss pack you
Yeah.
picked.
You did do call for?
I did called for, yeah.
I might have to put that in my 31 starts.
So
Oh, there you go.
That is so cute.
this is a finish, and I also did you guys, I have it because I'm doing my Halloween truck. Or not Halloween, it's a fall, it's not Halloween. And so I've been working on that, and so I haven't started anything. I think it's easier if I take these out. It's not so glary.
Yeah.
Carrot Market.
So cute.
I
And
love it.
oh, here, let me put it on the bag. It's long.
It's so cute.
Look how cute that turned out. Oh my gosh.
Do you know the color you used?
I did called for, and then this, I have it in my cross stitch journal.
We sold out of that really fast. This color. Did we get more in?
I saw you had a new package upstairs.
Okay, so we need to just get that listed.
28 count.
No.
No, this is 25 count. I think it's
Oh
25
my
count.
gosh, that is so cute, Katie.
I have the, okay. So the board I have is
I'm
like what I just
jealous.
did the patriotic picnic. It's a similar board, and it has the wood beads, so I'm gonna finish it in that. It's gonna be so cute.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely have to do this.
And
one
I
too.
did all the called for.
I just
so-
want all the things.
Yeah.
You know what? I decided, Emily, some things aren't like, these are gonna be displayed in my house, but I just like stitching just to stitch, whether I display it, finish it or not, just to
Yeah.
add to my
Oh,
collection.
I
you know
have
what?
a
This
whole
is just,
tub of they're all finished, but
So
they're not
therapeutic.
fully finished.
I stole the mug because it's so true for me.
We
It's
should
like,
show it again. There's 40 people on.
it is
It was
so,
like 9 people when we showed it. So that's the mug
It's
you
so-
can get now.
stitching is just so therapeutic for
It
me.
is.
It just gets my mind off of stuff that I don't want to
I
deal
don't
with.
know.
I can't wait to go this weekend to sit by the pool. She has a beautiful pool, and the weather's been beautiful. I'm gonna
I'm
get out
jealous.
there
I
every
wanna go.
morning and cross stitch. I'm so excited.
It's been gorgeous.
So this is our latest mug. It's in the shop. Stitching is cheaper than therapy. And I think we all can agree that
It's
stitching
not. Just kidding.
It depends
Two
on
things.
how.
It depends
Depends
on
what
how
kind of therapy you're
involved you
getting.
get.
Yep.
it's stitching is like therapy. It's very relaxing. It's gratifying. I don't know.
I love it because I can either watch TV and watch a movie, or lately I've been
Listen to a
listening to
book.
books. It's just so relaxing.
Yeah.
It's easy to take if you got to go sit in a car and watch a kid play their
I do
sports.
that. Orthodontist and
Yeah.
all those things. I bring a bag of cross stitch. I
And
just threw on a
that is
project
the
bag.
awesome thing about cross stitch. We are quilters. We started as quilters, my mom and I.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time quilter.
And quilting will always be like
our
our
number one.
number one love. Like, I love it. But you can't just take your quilting, unless you're doing like English paper piecing or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't just go take that anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This-
If you got to bind, you're binding this great big huge quilt.
This, you have your project bag. You could even keep one in your car that's like, this is my
Yeah.
car stitch.
Yep.
You know, when you're, like they said, when you're waiting for things. If you have kids that have appointments, or if you're waiting at the doctor's office, you just grab your bag, and you might get weird stares. Because
I
people
don't
are like,
care.
I used to I was doing English paper piecing at one point, and I would take it to Hannah when she was in gymnastics, and I had so many people like, what are you doing? Like, so it's interesting, but I love cross stitch.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
just love doing handwork. I hope my hands never give out like my mom's did,
Yeah.
because just to be able to do my handwork, it saves my brain, my life. And believe me, my hands sometimes, I have a couple of fingers that have the arthritis in it, and I have my medicines I put on it, but I pray every night that nothing happens to my hands. So that's
Okay.
one thing.
All right, so this is the last whip I have. So it's Country Cottage Needleworks, and it's Liberty Lane. And I picked my own floss. I don't normally do that because I really do, like, now that I've started designing cross stitches, it takes a lot of thought and effort on what you're going to put in a stitch. And so it's hard, but I was like, this one, I wanted it really that patriotic feel. And so it's a little teeny start.
It's a Lindsay star.
Lindsay start. Those are my kind of start.
But I wanted it more of the like
really
brighter
pretty.
red, white, and blue. So I'm excited. This was the Ada that I used. I think it's this.
Tiny.
Yeah. I kind of cut it really close because it shrunk. Well, it shrunk.
Is this
So-
18?
I think it was 16 and shrunk to 18.
Holy
It's
crap.
tiny.
So I got it. 'cause
How do
it
you
was
see that?
It was so
I-
stiff.
I'd give up.
And so I got it wet. I ironed it. Like, this is like
Let
triple
me
shrunk.
see.
Wow.
Are there holes in that
geez.
fabric?
I gotta find my
It
glasses.
looks like linen.
on.
Like cotton fabric.
Maybe it was 18 and it shrunk. I don't know.
Maybe it shrunk to
So
20.
do you go over one?
I don't know. What did I do?
Yeah, I think you're skipping one, so you are going over one.
Let's see. Oh, actually, I thought this was the
That's
Ada. It's
Monaco.
Monaco.
It's 28.
Sorry, it's not Ada. It's Monaco.
I
But it
thought
was
it was
extremely stiff. This new one that they came out with is like really stiff,
Yeah.
and it was loose.
Yeah, you're going over too.
I haven't worked on it for a while because I've just.
But it's
had
still
other
tiny.
things.
Like, I can't barely
It
see
is. I can't wait to finish it though. I think
Yeah,
it's
that
gonna
would
be
be pretty.
so
I haven't
cute.
started any 4th of July ones. I think that's what
Well, you did. You did my.
Yes. Yeah, that one. But I mean, yeah.
Your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Okay, Lynn.
Down to the wire here. Got one whip. This one is Blessed Be by With Thy Needle and Thy Thread.
So pretty.
I'm doing it on mushroom. Is it 25 or 28?
I think the mushroom is 28.
I don't know, put that on something. And I have loved stitching it. It's been fun. I think I picked
Cute.
my own floss.
That is so
It
pretty.
did have some of the called for, and then I picked some of my own floss. But
I just can't do that. I always second guess myself.
I'm
I
pretty
even do
sure
that
I-
with my fabric.
yeah,
I can't. I'm not good at picking.
it's
That's
been a
really
good
cute.
one.
It is adorable.
That is really.
I love
cute.
the bee at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cute. So that's it. That's really cute. I did pick some things to kit that I want to kit.
I want to kit some new things.
This is one of them, which we have in the shop, and this is another one.
This is a Tralala Jolie Sorcerer. Look at my French.
She has a ton of witch ones like that, and I think it'd be cute to do all of them.
Yeah.
But
I love everything Halloween. And then she picked the heartstring
That
samplery,
looks
festive
really
little
cute.
fobs, Americana
I might
edition.
have to do some of those.
yeah.
We got a bunch of these in the different fob, like, I don't know if they're holidays or
I just love the little finishes.
seasons, but she has we brought in some heartstring samplery patterns
Yeah.
because they're very,
So I said I can't find your patriotic pattern. Did you not put it in a section?
I thought I put it in cross stitch.
Well,
you have
it'll
the
be
cross
under
stitch?
Primrosecottagestitches.
Emmy will have
We'll
to
double
look it up.
check.
Yeah, we'll have to double
It should
check.
be there, and then
Because one of them is a floss pack, so one of them I put in
The floss pack section.
Primrose or
Let me
cross
look
stitch
right now.
floss packs, and then the other ones were Primrose Cottage stitches she has on
Yeah.
there.
But
But-
that's all I got. I just
She'll check for sure.
don't.
Yeah.
I
So
have
we might show a
not been
piece.
in the mood to stitch.
What
I
if we
don't
did
know
this
why.
as the
So sorry.
giveaway? You could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, so what was last
The-
time's giveaway?
So
Oh.
there is the floss pack. It's under cross stitch floss packs. And then let's see.
Watch
And
it.
then it is, I do see it under, I just saw it. Yeah, it's digital and paper under Primrose cross stitches.
Under, like, we have sections in our shop.
Yeah.
On the left side, you can pick, or if you're on your phone, you hit one of the drop down menus and it will have all of the sections.
And we're all on Instagram
We'll
and my
link
page.
it
I'm
everywhere.
gonna link it, and then we'll link it in
Yeah.
the video too.
Yeah, it'll be linked. You'll be seeing it for a while
Yeah.
because it's adorable.
Show it.
And
Grab
Emily, did you pick a winner for this?
What?
Did we pick a winner?
I haven't.
Can you go do that real quick?
So for those who are just showing up, so this is the new truck pattern, or that showed
I
up.
love
halfway
your
through.
honesty. You're welcome. I'm a very honest person, and it gets me in trouble. I'm sorry if it ever.
We love your honesty.
I don't know why I'm like that. It's just
What did she say?
someone said I love your honesty, Emily.
We
Oh,
do too.
I raised my girls to be very honest.
So yep, there it is. And you can order the PDF pattern. You can order paper or the paper and the floss pack. So we'll link it in the video. We'll be posting on Instagram, Facebook group, all of those fun places.
And don't forget to tag us in your
Yes.
projects. Katie does our stitching Instagram page, and so she loves sharing
Everybody's project.
everybody's projects. She goes in and shares them on our stories, and
So the best way, if you're like me, I am not Instagram savvy till I started having to do it. The best way is you do the hashtag and then do Primrose Cottage stitches. So if you do that, then I'll go in. I usually go in a couple times a week. I'll look, and I love sharing all your guys' stuff
Yeah.
and looking at it.
So I want to point out for our quilting friends, there is a quilt.
Yes,
Did you see it?
and I'm not a quilter, and I put a quilt on there.
Yep.
Because
Quilt and dogs and flags
yeah,
and bunting.
you have to have a quilt for 4th of July picnics.
Like, how could you not love that?
Yeah.
And you know what? It's the pattern.
Is unbelievable.
I like big patterns, and we say it every time, but I like big patterns.
Ain't gonna lie.
I
Yeah.
cannot lie. All right, last week we were giving away my spring wishes pattern. Got her.
And the winner is Tracy Thompson, who said she loves daffodils.
Oh, Tracy, I love daffodils too. We've already had daffodils blooming here. I think they're done. We're like right into summer. We don't really have a spring here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So,
beautiful.
Tracy, please email me and we will get your pattern to you. So, Katie wants, why don't you do the giveaway?
So we'll do this for the next giveaway. We'll do the paper chart and a floss pack. But I don't know what to
I
ask.
think the question, since it's the 4th of July summer, what is your
Like your
favorite
tradition, maybe?
4th of July
That's a
Or
good
summer,
or summer
if you
Yeah.
don't celebrate, like
Yeah,
if you're,
if
out,
you're
not
in
from
the
America.
US?
Yeah. So
I mean, even if it's just a picnic with the family, like a family reunion that you guys do every year. Or
So let's
something.
talk about our favorite summer / patriotic / 4th of July tradition or memory. Mother.
oh my heck, there's like a million
There's
right now.
just yeah.
We celebrate the 4th of July.
This
Yeah.
honestly is like, it's in my top like 3 favorite holidays.
It's one of my
It's
favorites.
I
We've
love.
always been a
Love
big
it.
4th of July. It's gone back through like generations of family or whatever, but it's just getting together and having a lot of a lot of good food, hamburgers, potato salad, and then just playing games with the kids and the water games and stuff. And, you know, just having family is my favorite.
So one of my favorite memories, I would say, Brandon and I, we lived in Richfield, and we invited everyone to our house, like all my sisters, their husbands, their kids, and I think it's the last time we had everybody together, like all the grandkids. And this was 5 or 6 years ago. And Richfield puts on, it's a tiny town, and they put on the best 4th of July parade and fireworks show. And it's like this small little town. And it gives me, like, I have like goosebumps because it was so special.
It's like a country song, like.
The parade is nothing but tractors and horses.
Tractors, horses,
but
candy.
we're throwing candy. The kids are like animals.
Literally, each kid had a bag full of candy. This specific 4th of July. We did tattoos all over. We did water games. We colored their hair red and blue. It was literally like the most 4th of July fun ever. And I just loved that we were all together as a family, and all the grandkids were all the grandkids, like my nephew's what, 20 now?
Yeah,
21
20 with the baby.
He's 21, and
he
so
has
like
his own baby now.
I know, and so it's like I don't know the next time that's ever gonna happen. So like that, I treasure specific memory for sure. Katie,
along with all of that, like, I guess one of my memories, we would go to, my grandma Winnie, my mom's house, and we would get these black tire tubes, and they would hook it to a hose, fill it up, and Aunt Sue's probably watching, like, she probably started the whole thing, I don't know.
My dad did it. What they do is they would take an old truck tire tube, when the tubes used to be in your tires, and he would cut them in half, and he would tie one end off with like some really heavy gauge wire, so it's all tied off, and then he'd put the garden hose in the other half and put the heavy gauge wire around it so the hose would stay in it.
looks like a big hot dog.
Yeah, and then it just fills up.
And we'd sit on it, bounce on it, and just waiting, that anticipation of it
for it to explode, because it will get huge.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then water,
like
just
5 or 6 kids will sit there and they'll just sit on it, and it waits to pop, and the kids
we bounce on it, try to get it to pop.
Yeah, and you can't hardly find tires anymore,
like the tubes
and stuff, and so our kids they'd probably think we'd lost our
marbles.
When we were kids, I remember
it was the funnest. I mean, that was
But we would do that and like barbecue,
Dutch
oven, balloon fight. Yes. Every year, water balloon fight.
Favorite food item, my grandpa's baked beans.
Yes.
They are to die for. We have the recipe. They are to die for.
It's a secret family recipe. We won't be sharing it.
It is so good.
The best baked beans ever.
My potato salad and Grandpa's baked beans.
And potato chips and a cheeseburger. Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Let's go.
Yeah. What about you, Emmy?
Same. I guess recently when I used to work at the lake up north, and they do a thing called Fire on the Water. Ooh. And it's really cool. They do fireworks coming out of the water. Ooh. And then they do a boat show, and everyone decorates their boat and goes in like a boat parade. It's really cool.
That's cool.
It's at the lake I used to work at, and it's called Fire on the Water, and it's super fun. That's definitely, it's patriotic. Like everyone's like decked out.
Like fun.
We had a
that's
really
more like an adult fun
thing.
time. Yeah.
I feel like, last year we were still in the middle of the pandemic.
We didn't do anything.
We were lame-os because I think Brandon, is that when he went to Idaho?
I can't remember.
I don't know, but we were lame.
Oh yeah, because like
we didn't do anything, and it was so depressing.
Yeah. It was
we are
of the
planning
pandemic. Everybody is so locked down. That
when was this? Sorry,
last year for the 4th of July, we didn't do anything.
So what's your favorite memory or tradition that you have for that holiday.
Yeah.
Or summer.
No, 4th of July, you guys came to my house.
Yeah, we took pictures.
And we did the pool,
so
and we
maybe
did
it was the
dancing, and
24th of July.
because
We got in the hot tub and it was like everyone in Vegas was lighting a firework.
because
It was
everyone,
nuts.
I can tell you, I think everyone got that stimulus check or something, and everyone
We were
went
sitting
and
in the
spent on
hot tub.
fireworks.
Yeah.
Okay, it was like, it was the best fireworks show you could have ever seen. All of my neighbors all
That's
around like bought
That's
huge,
right.
amazing fireworks. We were
So it
playing
wasn't.
music.
It was
That's
the 24th
Which
of
is
July,
a state
which is a
holiday
Utah
here.
holiday.
is a Utah holiday, which is like the 4th of July. People do fireworks, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But yeah, 4th, yeah, we did.
We did.
I remember
Because
that.
we finally said, to heck with this, we're leaving and we're going to Katie's to the pool.
Yeah,
Because we were like,
Yeah.
we're done being locked down. We got to get out of
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
Yep.
So it was
Alright.
fun. But all right, so don't forget to answer the question, not in the comments on this live, but make sure you do it below after this is
In
posted.
the YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel
we love you guys all.
and comment and
Tell
share.
your cross stitchy friends. We're here. We try to do live every other week for cross stitch,
And on those other weeks, it's quilt
quilt
tube.
tube.
But
Yeah.
we love you guys.
We couldn't
Yeah.
do this without you, and
We love
we
to
love
see you.
sharing
Yeah.
with you guys. So
Have a wonderful weekend.
Yep.
Enjoy your families.
see you next week at Quilt Tube.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't
Oh
think
crap. Didn't think you needed to see my face that close, did you?